Matt, I'm living my life, and I feel, man, I feel fortunate, you know?
Were you made personally?
My job is to protect this country, Matt, and I'm going to, within the law. And it gets second-guessed all the time by people who don't live in the United States. But let me remind you, September the 11th for them was a bad day. For us, it was a change of attitude.
I would have given anything to get to the end of the story and have it be someone else, but it was about me. I'm sorry.
But wait, so you say, I was not trying to mislead people, but I need to make sure we understand each other here. Did you know when you went on nightly news that you were telling a story that was not true?
No. It came from a bad place.
Become unsustainable.
Kelly,
and General Flynn.
That makes no sense. Last month, the Justice Department.
Hathaway, good morning. Nice to see you.
Morning, Matt.
Seen a lot of you lately.
Sorry about that.
You were.
I'd be happy to stay home, but the film.
Let's just get it out of the way. You had a little wardrobe malfunction the other night. What's the lesson learned from something like that, other than that you keep smiling, which you always do?
Well,
prior to going on the red carpet.
You dropped a condom.
Yeah.
On the red carpet, which I think gives you at least...
It was really hard for you to say.
No, it wasn't actually.
Yes, it
no,
was.
I think gives you credit. I mean, you know, better to be safe than sorry, right?
It's a great message to add to the many messages in the film.
Exactly right.
Matt, you don't even, you're glib. You don't even know what Ritalin is. If you start talking about chemical imbalance, you have to evaluate and read the research papers on how they came up with these theories, Matt. Okay? That's what I've done.
The word judgment has been used a lot around you, Secretary Clinton, over the last year and a half, and in particular concerning your use of your personal email and server. You mentioned you're in Pakistan. Some of the emails you sent and received happened while you were overseas, and Director Comey also said that while they have no proof, we assess that it is possible that hostile actors gained access to Secretary Clinton's personal email accounts.
Matt, there is no evidence. Of course, anything is possible. But what is factual is the State Department system was hacked.
And around this perplexing and difficult time, I dazedly chose or hired the companionship of unsavory and insipid types. I'm imagining prostitutes. Regardless of their saltless reputations, I always led with condoms and honesty when it came to my condition.
So the decision to be here this morning, something you went over with your wife Silda and your daughters?
Absolutely.
They had a say in this?
This is something that has caused excruciating pain to Silda, to my daughters, something that I carry with me every day because of the pain to them.
Because of your reputation and because of the fact that you were a man who had enemies. You had to consider at some point down the road that somebody was going to say something to someone else, and you were going to get caught.
Right. Right.
That crossed your mind?
It crossed my mind, but like many things in life, you ignore the obvious at a certain moment because you simply don't want to confront it.
QVC has not dropped me.
They say they're weighing their options.
Well, and I said, Jack, honey, you got Guinea in trouble with Mommy and Daddy when you told them that I had let you stay up late. And he was playing with my iPad, and he put that iPad down. And he looked up at me and he said, Guinea, I don't tell lies.
I'm just asking you, when you look at his face, what would you say to him?
I mean, pre-looking at his face, I came up here because I wanted to say something to him right after the fact. And I don't need all the jazz. Can we be quiet for a second? I didn't have the grounds to call him a racist.
And you're sorry?
Yeah, I'm sorry for... Yeah, I'm sorry for...
And you're sorry? I think I get the point. People look at you and they say, here was the highest elected official in the state of New York, but there was more. Here is a guy who had almost an Elliot Ness type reputation. He went after abuses of power. He went after the high and mighty. How could he have allowed himself to be involved in a prostitution scandal?
Matt, like most of us, I suppose, I won't speak for anybody else, have had flaws.